This is Manoj. I'm a German trainer and translator for past 10 years, and this time I'm coming with a different and unique concept of explaining the grammatical concepts through the presentations. So this is insightful Deutsch, an insight into German grammar. Though you have been learning German for quite longer time, or this video is also going to be useful for those who have recently started with German language. It is going to help almost all kind of all students who are learning German, though whether in schools or in universities or as a hobby or perhaps in language institutes. All right. So this is going to be suitable for school students for grade 6 to 10th. It's going to be useful for students who are learning German in different institutes for level A1 to B2. Initially, I'm starting with very scratch, right? For example, how the vowels are going to be pronounced, how the characters are to be pronounced, right? This is my first video, which is for pronunciation. Let me just take you through the whole module, which I am going to elaborate or explain in coming days. All right, so these are the contents which I am going to put. I'm going to explain in coming days. I'm starting with the pronunciation, right? Then I'm going to come to spellings, how, right, indicating vowel lengths, use of umlauts, capital letters, small letters, hyphen, and so on and so forth. Then I'm going to come to the punctuation, right? Then the cases. Now this is the grammar concept which we basically focus into it, right? Case endings of nouns, nominative cases, accusative cases, dative cases, and so on and so forth. All right. Then the next is going to be the articles and the determiners. I have nouns in picture. I have pronouns in my list. I have adjectives to elaborate, adverbs, of course, verbs, tenses, right? The critical challenge or the core topic to frame sentences. Modal verbs, subjunctives, passives, infinitives, participles, progressive tenses, reflexive verbs, verbal prefixes, use of prepositional objects, transitive and intransitive verbs, conjunctions, and so on. So these are the topics which I am going to explain in my coming videos. So through this particular video, I have pronunciation. Now today I am going to cover only two topics, as in vowels and the diphthongs. Okay, so let's start. So this language doesn't contain many sounds which are difficult for English speakers to pronounce. The characters are similar like in English, right? Letters from A to Z. These characters are unique. I mean, very similar, but the sound is different. However, sounds such as ch, h, r, and u would be the hardest to master, but soon can be mastered with practice. Most vowels in German have both a short and a long variant. It is important to know the difference between the two. By this video, I would be explaining the difference between short and long sound of vowels, which you might or might not have learned before, and I'm sure you would be enjoying these 10 minutes. So let's go on. Note, in this language, two consonants after a vowel will normally force it to be pronounced short, such as kham, khan, man, stam, etc. On the other hand, one consonant makes it long, such as kam, kam, gram, fahren, etc. Let's have a look at other vowels and their sounds, short as well as long. The vowel a. A is pronounced short in words like hand. As we see, we have two consonants after this vowel, hand, man, stadt. Sounds like but in English. It is going to be pronounced little bit longer, as in calm, father, Zahlen. This sounds like father, proper longer sound. Ah. Okay, we see two consonants make it shorter, one consonant make it bit longer. The next vowel we have, this is special character in this language. The vowel is pronounced as a, as in sometimes bed and hair. How? It is going to be pronounced little shorter in the words like lest, kelter, manner. This sounds like bed, and it's going to be pronounced a little longer in the word like gabber, hanner, fatter, sounds like hair. Difference we can observe, two consonants make it shorter, again and again. This is how you can practice, you can observe, you can identify, and you yourself can describe or pronounce the words looking at the consonants after the vowel. The next vowel we have E, little bit critical vowel and very easy to remember if we practice this way. E is pronounced short in the words like bet, two consonants make it shorter, bet, henne, zect, sounds like bed. It is going to be pronounced little longer in the words like beruf, onkel, Salen. Hmm? You can practice it with the first syllable as the first syllable of believe, believe, or the last syllable of wooden. Sound is n. Wooden, beruf, onkel, Salen. But in all other words ending in e like Schule, Tante, e has to be pronounced as the second syllable in rubber. So Schule, Tante. We should not pronounce it Schule, Tante. I mean, students of A1 level they make these kind of mistake, but should not be done. So it is rubber, Schule, Tante. Hmm? It is going to be pronounced little longer in the word like lesen, te, cafe. Sounds like tray, pray. Lesen, te, cafe. Okay, so these are three sounds of A. The next and the important vowel is I, which is pronounced I as in English, but here it is pronounced as E. E is pronounced short in the word like bitter, as we have two consonants, bitter, ich, pills. It sounds like pit. But when we have only one consonant after it, it is going to pronounce little longer. Liga, Bettina, Christina. If we say the word Christina, this I, first I is pronounced little shorter than the second one. So Christina, hmm, and it's pronounced as read. Okay. The next, but not so common vowel. It's a combination of I and E. It's also always going to be pronounced as E. E, longer E, okay, like liegen, fliegen. Let me tell you, students who are learning German in initial levels or initial grades, they make this mistake very often. They pronounce it I, hmm, liegen, but it's not. Whenever we see I and E, I is followed by E. The sound is always going to be fee, E, liegen, fliegen. Okay, the next vowel is O. Two consonants make it shorter. We apply this principle every time. Lock, cock, schloss, as in lot. One consonant after it make it bigger. Rot, Notdienst. Now you will ask me, we have two consonant in this word, but let me tell you, this particular noun, Notdienst, is a combination of two different nouns. Dienst is one, note is one. So we have combined it. It is going to become, it's going to be elaborated in coming levels. Okay, so it's note, telephone, sound like post. The next vowel is we have three different special characters in this language, a, u. So this is my a, very different to practice and hard to master. A is the pronounced short in words like ljoche, kjoche, 12. Sounds like bird, but we keep it short, bird, ljoche, kjoche, 12, bird. This is going to be pronounced a little longer in the word like schön, löhne, schön, Leona. We pronounce the word bird, but with this time we make our lips little rounded. With the rounded lips, we are going to pronounce it. Schön, Leone, beside bird. Okay, this way you can practice. The next vowel is U. Again, two consonants shorter. Sunga, Sunga, Gruppe, bird. Sounds like bird, Gruppe, but we pronounce it bird, Gruppe. Okay. U is pronounced long in the word like Buch, Bus, Gut, Buch. It's not Buch, Buch. Though there are two consonants, but as in coming chapters, I'm going to elaborate how. They're always going to pronounce at the word like mood in English, mood, Buch. The next family member is U. U is pronounced short in the word like fünf, vernünftig, right? It's going to be pronounced as two, but with tightened round lips. Two, fünf, two, fünf, vernünftig, two. Okay, make your lips little rounded and then try to pronounce the word. Again, this word is pronounced little longer in Füße, fühlen, the mood, but with the word which you can practice, similar word you can practice with is the mood, but make your lips little rounded. Mood, mood, Füße, Füße, fühlen, mood, Füße, fühlen. This way you can practice. Okay. The next level, the next chapter we have is diphthongs. Okay. Uh, the first diphthong we have is EI. So if you remember, we have done one vowel. This is IE. Okay, just let me just take you. Just give me 1 minute. If I have this one, I go in the previous slide. Let me just tell you 1 second. If I can see this one, this IE. Okay, now this sound is like fee, liegen. But when I have the different one, okay, when I have different, this EI, okay, that's not IE, that's my EI. Okay, how it is going to be pronounced is always I. Okay, this is always going to be pronounced as I. It's never going to be E. All right, I just ignore this particular mark this way. Okay, I invert like Stein, Klein, and we have very similar pronunciation: light, fight, right. That sound, this vowel is going to carry ein. Then we have another one, A-E, A-E, as it sounds like A-E, so it's going to be pronounced the same way, I, as in my, I. Same pronunciation is fly, my, I. Another is A-U, au, au, aus, Klaus, mouse, same pronunciation as in house. The critical one is EU. I mean, students they often do this mistake to pronounce this word incorrectly, but actual pronunciation is the word in English we have boy. This oi sound, this combination carries. So like euch, heute, neu, euch, heute, neu. You need to practice it all the time and multiple times to to master these pronunciation. The next is a u. A u. It's always going to be pronounced as very close pronunciation with oi, like enttäuscht, enttäuscht, Bäume, Bäume, same sound, right? But the pronunciation, I mean, the way these letters are written different. It's heute Bäume. You see, heute Bäume. We have the diphthong sound, boy, heute Bäume. You need to practice it all the time. So this was my first lesson for the regarding pronunciation. We have done vowels and the diphthongs. Tomorrow I'm going to explain in the next videos. You are going to have elaboration or explanation about consonants and the stress. How much stress do we need to one consonant or a vowel? Okay. Thank you for watching this video, and if you like it, you can simply leave your comments in the below comment box. Thank you very much. I wish you all a great day ahead. Thank you.